Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz with Terry. Today I've got just a random game for you where I'm playing in my Kitakaze. But this one was almost ideal. We're top tier, it's hourglass base capture. And we're up against Iowa, Minnesota, Atlantico, yes of course. Roma, Baltimore, Edinburgh and Benson. No carrier, lots of battleships. And we are in a Kitakaze. So off we go. My favorite little flamethrower. I know that these ships are sort of not considered meta, and I can see why, because they are not the greatest in close range engagements against other destroyers. They will really struggle. But you know, if they encounter relatively ideal situations, they are pretty murderous little ships. Anyway, the only thing I can't outspot today is the Benson. Was it the Benson? Yeah, there was a Benson. So the only thing I can't outspot there is the Benson, which means I'm just going to go and scout for my team. Because you need to shoot things to win battles, if there are no capture circles to take. And in order to shoot things, you need to see things. And in order to see things, given that there's no carrier, I need to go and scout. So let's see. Let's see if the enemy team is playing offensive or defensive. So far we haven't seen any of them. So that sounds almost defensive. And this is a map that favors defense to a degree, unless you're neglecting your flanks. But you see that comfortable gap there. There's usually a whole bunch of things that we can shoot at. Well, there's a battleship to begin with. I don't know, it's an Iowa. So I'm undetected. I'm going to drop a whole bunch of torpedoes in his general direction. And I found the Benson. Oh, hello, Mr. Benson. I think these weren't even meant for you, but you chose the wrong moment to get out of that corner. And the Benson's got, oh crap, how did that go so wrong so quickly? See if we can finish him up. He inks. My torpedoes have hit something else as well. There's the Iowa still. There's the Minnesota. So yeah, that was 40,000 points of damage on the quick. But there is a Baltimore, so I can't go in and capitalize on the Iowa's damage control being on cooldown. And the Minnesota is now sitting inside the Benson smoke screen. Up, he sails out again. Alright, well, that was successful. Now I can use my own smoke, given that the Baltimore isn't coming my way. And because I do have some backup, and now do things that the Kitakaze does best, which is sitting at just over 9 kilometers and raining death and destruction on enemy people. I mean, that's what the Atlantico can do as well. Hello, Mr. Atlantico. How do you like to be on fire? How do you like to be on double fire? And I'm not sure if he's shooting at me. Probably not, because I was literally just in smoke. But yeah, that's meant for me. Hello, these are the secondaries. Yeah, I see those. Yeah, nah. I know what your range is. I know what I know that they're very precise, and I'm most certainly not going to try and sit around in it if I can help it. But I would like to have another perma fire. Thank you. That's one perma. And there come the secondaries again, and you missed. Let's park ourselves behind this island slightly. Okay, didn't work as I wanted. Double perma. There come the main guns. Main guns are harmless. One torpedo drop. Is he going forward? That was not bad. That wasn't bad from the secondaries. Yeah, 7 kilometers is it starts to get a little dangerous. But I think he is slowing down or reversing. So let's get second salvo off. And at this point we do sort of need to be worried about his secondaries, but the enemy team is now starting to become surrounded, which has the nice add-on effect that they are going to get crossfired. And we've hit something with torpedoes. I think that was still the Atlantico, but not sure. We might have hit something else behind there. Target-rich environment, that. They have lost their cruiser, which is great, which means the only that Benson's still around, but everything else is just battleships. So an Atlantico is very dangerous to a destroyer, but it's only dangerous if it's actually shooting at me. If it isn't, because it's got other problems, and he's taken out our Roma. If he's got other problems, then I can sit here and do this. And like I said, in a previous video, high explosive works just as well against Atlanticos. Let's see if we can get the kill for that thing. Now we are spotted. Move forward a little bit. And he's shooting at me, obviously, and the Mogami takes him up. Okay, and that has mostly missed, so that's alright. Running a bit low on hit points, but that's okay. We've got another heal coming off. Iowa's feeling brave. I think we know where the Benson is. He's behind that island because he just dropped some torpedoes in our general direction. One thing you need to worry about here is destroyers sneaking around. And yeah, if that Benson hadn't been dropping torpedoes and there's a smoke over there. Now that is either the Benson. No, it isn't the Benson. The Benson's over there. So that's the Edinburgh. Now the Edinburgh can't see me, but I also have my own smoke up now. So let's drop some torpedoes on him, because smoke screens are torpedo magnets. And there he is. Hello, Mr. Edinburgh. Your smoke has just dissipated. And he's just now starting to move forward in the exact wrong moment. But it's in Edinburgh. It's relatively maneuverable, so he only takes 2 torpedoes and a flood. And that might be a perma-flood. But yeah, he's now angry at me. He's firing back at me. And yeah, that's in Edinburgh. That's very dangerous, even if he's blind firing into smoke. But he is now also very dead. And I am not, which is good. So now who do we have to shoot at? Roma. Hello, Mr. Roma. You have a lot of hit points for me to farm. Oh, we're doing the same thing again. We're moving forward. And yeah, the Benson is dead. Someone's killed him. Which means our cup was never under threat, which means we can now get ourselves into the enemy capture circle, just get some team play points for capping, and, you know, just do Kitakaze things. Rain, death and destruction at enemy ships at 9 kilometers, which is what we do. Will you stop moving, please? My shells take a while to get there. Okay, that's one fire. Is he Damaconing it? Maybe not. Maybe he's just like, okay, we've lost anyway. You never know, but that's 2 fires. And yeah, this is just what Kitakaze does. Kitakaze does not care. Kitakaze sets things on fire. I love this little ship. And that's another fire. That's a triple fire. First one's burnt out. Don't worry, I've got more where these are coming from. Okay, Roma gets pissed at me. Okay, I'll just reverse. Yeah, no. Good luck with that, Mr. Roma. I love this ship so much. And let's see if we can get another fire going before the Roma gets killed, because he is now the last ship alive, so we still haven't gotten a kill out of the whole affair. He's shooting at me again, so slow down. Nope. Oh, that must be so frustrating. I'm sorry. But I love doing this, honestly. Sometimes you just feel evil and you just want to see the world burn, right? Can we get the kill on this thing? Come on, come on. Shells, shells, shells. Oh, just not. That's fine. Gives us a nameless hero badge, but take that one. 170,000 points of damage, and a great amount of fun in my favorite little flamethrower. Well, one of them really, because I absolutely am keeping the Akizuki at tier 8, because that thing is great as well. This is basically like a large Aki. We've done almost 50,000 points with the torpedoes, and all the fire damage in the world. So yeah, that was fun. And that was it. And that's it for me today. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.